Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. This is the answer. That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are finally wrapping up the Hunger Games series. So far, we know there's another movie coming out. Don't know if it's a prequel or whatever, but this is going to be the Hunger Games, the Mockingjay Part 2. And guys, I gotta say, this series of movies, no exaggeration, has been pretty damn intense, and especially the Mockingjay Part 1. Mm-hmm. That was some pretty serious stuff that we watched, so I can't wait to see how they wrap up this series. It's been incredible.
I mean, going back and forth, fighting from underneath, to the bombings to everything else, and everything in between, and just, I can't wait to see where it goes and how they wrap this up, so to speak, and, I'm ready, willing, and able to watch this.
I'm excited, so, from what I saw my cousin this weekend, huge Hunger Games fan, all the books, all the movies. He did say that the new movie that's going to be coming out is kind of a prequel. Okay. So I'm going to take his word on that. And the reason why I bring that up is because there isn't like a further story after this, from what I understand.
This is
So that was one thing that we were thinking, like when we get to Mockingjay Part 2, is the one that comes out next year going to be a continuation of this story. So when we get to the end of this, it's like, but wait, there's more, or is this kind of the end? And from what I understand, again, don't get after me too hard in the comments if we're incorrect. My cousin's usually pretty reliable. I got a cousin. He knows me.
You know a guy.
But anyhow,
things
so
fall off the truck
as these guys said, I could not have been more just by Part 1. Super intense. The depth of the storylines and the severity of the consequences for every action is just, it really, really turned up in the last movie, and I can't wait to see
the moves and the counter moves.
There's a lot going on, man.
Just
see how Peeta comes through now.
Yeah, the brutality
see what
of the Capitol.
See what he's gonna do.
The movie gives you almost anxiety.
It does.
The suspense is so good. Is so just. I'm usually pretty good. It's just so intense.
Usually words.
That just you get like anxiety. That's it. That's all I got. Let's get this party started.
I guess without further ado, let's go.
I don't know when the last time I felt like this kind of anticipation for a movie was. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, no, it's only tender. My name is Katniss Everdeen. I'm from District 12. Okay, take your time.
My name is Katniss. I want to talk to him.
We're trying something new today. We're going to test his response on someone he remembers from home. Send her in.
Jesus, her sister? Oh. I hope they got him strapped down.
We live in District 13 now. It's a real place.
My family hasn't come to see me. There was an attack on 12.
Baker didn't survive.
Oh, no. Imagine finding that out.
And that's how you find out,
She's a liar, Prim.
What you're saying isn't real.
She's sent you here to talk to me.
You can't trust her! She's a mud that the Capitol created to destroy us!
Get her out of there.
You have to kill her, Prim!
This is just a conditioned response.
All right.
So just another layer of how messed up and corrupt the Capitol is.
And how much they brainwashed them and like MK Ultra type stuff to them.
Snow has to pay for what he's done. Send me to the Capitol. I'll do anything.
We can't get into the Capitol until we control District 2.
Then send me to 2. Call out to the loyalists. You've seen what I can do.
She's all in now.
Yeah. Where it wasn't until she would see what was going on that she would really get fired up. Now it's all hands on deck.
And, Julianne Moore character is like, okay, how can I best utilize this, and not risk her.
Not just throw you to the wolves, sort of thing.
So, Peeta.
What did you think?
Something selfish.
But you don't have to be jealous of him anymore.
I don't stand a chance if he doesn't get better. I'll never let him go.
Oh, wow. This is all very confusing.
Maybe she just can't resist the Hemsworth.
Yeah, that's. I mean, who can? Really?
Mystique and Thor. Oh, wait.
I don't know.
No.
Yes, exactly.
Someone's drunk. Doesn't count.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I like Gale, but I kind of want her with Peeta. You know, I don't know.
This one's designed to blind. Smoke clings to the eyes. It's a two-tiered explosion. You allow people enough time to rush in, help the wounded, then...
A second bomb. I guess there are no rules anymore about what a person can do to another person.
I don't think Snow used any rule book when he hijacked Peeta.
It's true.
Okay, so now comes your internal moral battle with what you're willing to do to the people of the Capitol to win.
You know, it's like the people of the Capitol aren't in control. It's President Snow that's pulling all the strings.
That's a pretty savage tactic right there.
As you can see, the fortress lies so far beneath the bedrock, it's untouchable.
We have the Mockingjay. Don't underestimate her. She may be able to sway some of the loyalists.
This isn't like the rest of Panem.
We need to control the arsenal inside that fortress.
I won't commit my people to a ground assault just to pillage weapons.
If we don't take District 2, we won't get into the capital.
You think of it like a wolf den. You're not going to fight your way in, so you've got two choices. You trap the wolves inside or you flush them out. Block all exits, cut off their supplies. You make it impossible for them to launch their hovercraft.
Bury them alive.
We'd forfeit any chance to control the weapons.
Yes, but we'd face a weakened capital.
There's civilians in there.
There's got to be a better way.
I suggest we try the avalanche. Civilians can escape it to the square where our armies will be waiting for their surrender.
And if they won't surrender?
Then we will need a compelling voice to persuade them.
I don't know how her voice is doing.
What's the difference, Katniss? Even if those civilians are just mopping floors, they're helping the enemy. If they have to die, I can live with that.
Oh, there it goes.
Now, Plutarch cleared a speech.
I'm not saying that.
Didn't think so.
Did the old David Letterman.
Yep.
This is Katniss Everdeen, speaking to all of the loyalists from the heart of District 2.
Survivors, inbound! Ready! On the ready! Guns up!
Oh, boy. Holy sh...
Well, are they going to surrender or are they going to fight?
Put your weapons down now! Put it down!
You feel like somebody's going to fire off a shot and it's going to be calamity.
Yeah, this only takes one.
Drop it!
God! He needs help!
Hold your fire!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Give me one reason I shouldn't shoot you.
I can't. We blew up your mine. You burned my district to the ground. We each have every reason to want to kill each other. Makes Snow happy. I am done being at peace in his game. Why are you fighting the rebels? Your family.
I hope they're getting all this.
These people are not your enemy. We all have one enemy, and that's Snow. He turns the best of us against each other. Stop killing for him. Turn your weapons to the capital. Turn your weapons to Snow.
Oh, whoa. Jesus.
A toast.
You think that was all a setup, maybe? To make Snow think she's gone?
Oh, moves and counter moves.
If the Mockingjay were gone, the rebels would already be using her as a martyr. I'm afraid that is not what we were toasting at all. The rebels will reach the outskirts of the capital. We'll evacuate the outer blocks to let them in. I want all anti-aircraft defenses ready, lower them into the city, and then our game maker will turn their advance into a celebration of suffering. What did we toast tonight, Minister Antonio?
Oh, he poisoned them.
We toasted a glorious era coming to its bitter end.
And none of them.
Wow.
Speech you gave. Oh man, feel. You don't mind, do you? They cut off my supply of morphine. At least 20 times in a session, he tells me that I'm totally safe. Safe from Snow. What about you, Mockingjay? You feeling totally safe?
Till I got shot. The bullet didn't even touch you. Of course your costume would be bulletproof.
What if they shot you in the face?
It's a risk we're willing to take.
You're also a little hard to swallow. The whole tacky romance drama and the defender of the hopeless act. Even though it's not an act. Feel free to take any of this personally.
We showed him footage of your speech.
That's brutal.
That still doesn't mean I'm going in there.
He's strapped down. He can't hurt you.
No, this is different.
What's the harm in trying?
Oh, this is
See how this goes.
You've looked better.
You're not remotely nice to say that to me now.
I was never the nice one. You were.
I remember you in the rain, and I burned it on purpose to give it to you. I was supposed to give it to the pig.
That was the first beat eaten in days.
How would I take a beating like that for you?
Because you were kind and generous.
Snow says that everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. All I know is that I would have saved myself a lot of suffering if I had just given that bread to the pig.
Ouch. That's harsh. Wow.
I need to be in the capital. The last the rebels saw me, I was lying on the ground.
I think they'll understand why you're not with them. When we win this war, we'll fly you into the surrender.
Oh. She doesn't want to be a figurehead. She wants to be on the ground.
Yeah.
I, Finnick, there, and Cresta is my wife from this day forth. One life, one purpose, one destiny.
Oh, this is good stuff.
I'm going to kill Snow. No more cameras. No more propos. He needs to see my eyes when I kill him.
Now you're talking.
You know, unfortunately,
there you go.
Unfortunately, the reality of some situations like this is sometimes the second or third in command is every bit as bad or worse than the person in charge.
Yeah. Take one head off the snake, another one comes up.
Yeah.
Anybody can kill anybody, Katniss, even a president. You just have to be willing to sacrifice yourself. Don't you want Snow to see you dance?
Oh, she's really graceful. There we go. No, she's
Okay, act like you want to be there.
Yeah.
What does she think she's doing?
Yeah.
She's sneaking it.
That's a lot.
And remember, that's not even as much as a capital.
Yeah. Well, she pulled it off. You know, she's still really beat up, though.
Yeah.
They showed that shot of her ribs. So she's not 100%.
Everybody's going to see her face and know who she is if she
Yeah,
isn't
she's like the
put
most
up.
famous person in the whole world right now. All the soldiers are going to see her there, though. That's what she wanted.
Nice.
Quinn?
Thought you were in the hospital.
This isn't just adolescent, it's insubordination. She can't come back now.
I know. I love how she thinks that she can control her.
Yeah.
She's done a bang-up job at that so far.
And whatever she's doing, it was our plan all along.
Of course it was.
I want everyone to know whatever game she's playing for us.
Is Julianne Moore getting a little worried about her spot after the war, and if they win?
I think so.
The first time in our lifetimes, we're standing together with 13 districts. And we're facing an enemy that will not change and will never surrender. We're deploying medical brigades to help anyone in need. To slow our advance, President Snow is building a minefield of traps. The sadistic inventions of game makers meant to make sport of our dead.
Oh, they're one step ahead.
Mm. Well, remember, he already said in the Capitol of that dinner what he wants to do.
Draw him in.
Our future starts tomorrow at dawn. We march together into the Capitol.
So they know they're coming. Snow's setting up traps. They know there's a trap. What next? God, this is killing me.
I'm Lieutenant Jackson. This is Second Lieutenant Mitchell. These are the League sisters. This is Corporal Holmes.
Finnick? That's a short honeymoon.
Lieutenant Jackson is my second in command. But we are a non-combat unit, so we'll be following days behind the frontline troops.
So we're not gonna fight.
You do whatever you're ordered to do, soldiers. Our instructions are to shoot propaganda footage on the battle-scarred streets of the capital. Even though we'll be working on abandoned streets miles behind the front lines, I guarantee you, wherever they put us, it will not be safe. This is a war zone. You're considered high-value targets to the capital. In the event of capture, you'll be given a nightlock pill. Poison that acts immediately. Our unit has been given a hollow, a database that contains a detailed map. We cannot move without this device. It has a self-destruct on it. You flip this switch, say nightlock 3 times, and it blows itself in anything within a 10-foot radius. It's likely that new pods have been set. Whatever they contain, they are meant to kill you.
Welcome to the 76 Hunger Games.
Oh man.
Wow.
It is.
I'm really
isn't
liking
it?
Finnick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finnick's character's turned into quite the badass.
He is. So, quick predictions. the Nightlock device is going to be used, and that the Halo pill or whatever. I bet that ends up getting used somehow here significantly.
Got a pod. Shoot through those 2 buildings.
God, I feel like this film crew's in the worst danger.
Yeah.
They have their back to the action and stuff.
Pollock's tighter.
Wow, those got triggered pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think we can get across this minefield.
Not without that hollow. We're not going to get it off him while he's away.
They're going to try to take it from
Oh,
him?
yeah, because remember, she wants to get to the Capitol.
Yeah, that's her.
She wants to get to Snow.
We've got a truck coming in from the south, over. Copy that. Stand down, everyone. It's friendly.
Or so you think.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard that before.
It's a peacekeeper takeover of a friendly vehicle. I'm so hesitant of everything.
I know,
right now.
like, I can't trust anything I'm seeing.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Peeta.
What the heck is he doing
hell
here?
is going on here? Oh, dude, what is this?
Stop. What are we doing?
Jackson cuff him.
Why is he there?
They want us to add him to the propo. Show that he's on our side now.
He's not in control of himself.
Give me a watch.
It's a terrible idea.
He's gonna try to kill me.
We'll keep him contained.
Why would Coin do this?
It was Peeta that she wanted rescued from the arena. She never liked you. She doesn't like anybody or anything she can't control.
Knew it.
Yeah, we called it.
Knew it.
One way or another, this war is going to come to an end. Maybe she's starting to see you as a threat. Doesn't need you as a rallying cry anymore. These propos can be done without you. There's only one thing you could do now to add more fire to this rebellion.
Die.
That's not going to happen under my watch, Katniss.
Why you don't know me anything?
Because you've earned it.
God,
Do you think maybe she had an idea, too, that maybe she might try to sneak away? So then with Peeta, that might stop her from trying to
maybe
sneak away.
You're trying to decide whether or not you should kill me.
I never wanted to kill you.
Friend, lover, victor, fiance, enemy, mutt. Yeah, I'll add that to the list of words I use to try to figure you out.
Things are getting a little heated here.
Well,
your favorite color is green. Is that real?
It's real. Yours is orange. Soft, like the sunset. You're a baker. You never take sugar in your tea. You always double knot your shoelaces. I can't do this.
Yep. It would be tough on her.
Mag's empty. It's only for the propo. Let's move. We're headed 5 blocks north.
Until somebody sets it down for a water break and pulls the old switcheroo.
Did he check the chamber on there?
I'm pretty sure he's pretty sure he would check the chamber.
The citizens of the Capitol, our war is not with you. You will be a vital part of the democracy that follows our victory. Be a vital part of the democracy.
It's too open.
Yeah,
it's no good.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
This is a good spot.
No,
it's
not a good spot.
It's a terrible spot. You're exposed from everywhere.
You know what it seems
Oh, jeez.
Are you sure you guys are far enough over? Jeepers, man.
We gotta cut so close.
Gale, Holmes with me. Leagues, take the wings.
It's a pretty big risk that they don't double up on pods.
Oh! He's like evaporated.
Oh, no.
Unfit for command. Transfer primary security clearance.
Katniss Everdeen.
Don't trust them. Kill Peeta if you have to.
Oh, he knew all along.
Is
I
this
knew we were gonna have
Is this
people-
another twist? Like now she can't even trust District
The whole
13?
crew she's with?
This is what I was just saying earlier. You give up one power struggle to, oh my God.
Yep. That's what Julianne Moore's character wants. She wants to be Snow. Oh, no, she stepped on one.
I told you this was
way too open, way too easy, man.
Oh, no.
Is that hot oil?
Oh, my God. They're going to set it on fire.
Oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, you have no idea how much of that stuff is coming.
It's slowing down.
Is that oil?
I think it's like hot oil or something, yeah.
If peacekeepers didn't know where we were, they do now. This is a bad spot. We need to move now.
Ebony, what did I just say? The hollow. Come on, let's go.
Boggs gave it to me.
Transfer security clearance to her.
I'm on special orders from Coin to assassinate President Snow.
Let's not lose our heads here.
Give me that hollow.
He thinks if we film the Mockingjay assassinating Snow, it'll make the Capitol surrender before the casualties get too high.
Boggs promised me that when the time came, you would help me.
All right, soldier. Hollow's yours.
Oh, man.
She's walking such a fine line.
So what if something happened where he wasn't available to transfer security clearance?
I'll stay with her.
Oh, yeah, the oil soaked up the cameras pretty good. I don't trust that they're not going to light this up. This all still feels real sketchy.
Yeah, you know, I don't get the vibe that our entire crew is going to make it. You know, I'm kind of getting the vibe they're going to get picked off one by one.
Holy shit, that's a lot of peacekeepers.
Those two are gone.
Sitting ducks.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
God. Yep, that did it.
Today, as our peacekeepers valiantly hold off the rebels, Katniss Everdeen, our once favorite daughter, has infiltrated the city with some of the victors, Finnick and Peeta Malark. Take a look at what happened just a moment ago.
They're just going to stage the whole thing.
Well, no, remember...
Katniss Everdeen seems to have met a violent end.
So now that we're dead, what are we gonna do?
Isn't it obvious? The next move is to kill me. I murdered one of our squad members. I'm a mutt. I'm not in control. I need a nightlock pill so I can die when I need to.
If it gets to that point, I'll kill you myself.
Aw, thanks, pal.
He laughs.
So, Katniss Everdeen, a poor, unstable girl with nothing but a small talent with a bow and arrow, is dead.
Oh, wow.
She was extremely valuable to your rebellion. You call yourselves an alliance. Your soldiers are at each other's throats.
For those of you who don't know me, please allow me to introduce myself. I am President Al McCoy, leader of the rebellion. A face picked from the masses, he called her.
Plucked.
As is a leader, a true leader.
Dead or alive, Katniss Everdeen will remain the face of this revolution.
I had no idea I meant so much to her.
And in her memory, we will all find the strength to rid Panem of its oppressors.
Oh, yeah, because now they can really kind of be private.
Yeah.
Or sneak.
Nobody knows we're alive. This is our chance.
Whether they're looking for us or not, we are pinned down.
Oh,
Jesus.
and that's just the ones they know about.
Yeah.
Took us 5 years to buy his way out of here. He didn't see the sun once.
Real nice group, the Capitol.
Should I call for your doctor?
I hope you're waking me for something more urgent than an old man's health.
They survived. We picked them up on a surveillance cam.
It's her.
Oh, shit. Now they know they're underground.
Nothing is safe.
Oh, no.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We're gonna stop here for a bit and get some rest, yeah?
Hey, Peeta, you stuck in there.
All right, settle in, everybody.
I feel like he's starting to slowly come back around, get a little bit back to himself.
Hoping so.
Yeah.
They used tracker venom on me. The doctors in 13 said, real or not real.
Real.
They would show me pictures in my life. Some weren't real. They changed them.
Yeah, he's starting to remember.
Now I can sort them out a little.
You should get some rest.
You're still trying to protect me. Real or not real.
Real.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I don't like that shot. Oh, she hears it. They're filling up the tunnels.
What is this?
We gotta go. We gotta get out of here now.
Mutts.
They released Mutts.
Just waiting for it.
I know.
setting us up for something.
Oh, I don't like this. Keep faking us out. Oh man,
This is sketchy cinematography.
Like I was thinking that thing was gonna come down and squish him or something. You don't know where the trap could
Or
be.
they do the off-screen like perish. She's gonna turn around. There's something.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Looks like something out of Aliens.
Mutts. Oh, mutts.
Didn't that look like from Aliens?
Yeah, that was nasty.
It looked like a combination of that and then what is the one with Will Smith?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah. Oh man. That's a lot.
Is that Peeta with his handcuffs on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, Peeta's feeling it again, huh?
No. Oh, he had to
throw it.
Okay, he's got something. Oh!
Oh, no.
No, you need that thing. What are you doing?
She doesn't drop that thing in there. That's
Yeah.
it. Oh, now they got the peacekeepers? Are you kidding?
Whoa!
Whoa, what was that?
There's traps everywhere.
Those lights.
Oh, those light things are shooting. Oh, my God. The Game Master's just going nuts on
Yeah,
them.
they're just everywhere.
Oh, you better keep moving.
Grinders.
Look at me.
Of course, they're going to show a close-up of Gale.
Stay with me.
Always.
There we
All
go.
right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I know a place. Up those stairs. Keep going.
Wanted.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Whoa.
What?
Tigress, do you remember me? We need your help. I know you. You were a stylist in the games.
Until Snow decided I wasn't pretty enough anymore.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Man, the levels that Snow will go through is crazy.
Still upset about Finnick.
I made it up. All of it. There is no special mission from Coin. Only my plan. Everyone that's dead is dead because I lied. We know, we all knew. She trusted Boggs and he clearly wanted you to go on. I never meant for this to happen. I failed.
You only fail if you stop now.
Yeah.
What do all those deaths mean? They mean that our lives were never ours. Our lives belong to Snow and our deaths do too. If you end all of this, all those deaths, they mean something.
The real Peeta's back.
My memories are getting better, but other times it's like I'm sleepwalking. You should cuff me.
I don't know. He's still pretty dangerous with the cuffs on. I mean, you saw what he did against the Mutts.
I should have volunteered to take your place in the first games.
No, she never would have forgiven you. She can't lose you. She really loves you.
And the way she kissed you in the Quarter Quell, you won her over. You gave up everything for her. I doubt all three of us are going to make it out of this, and if we do, then it's her problem to choose, right? Mortar shells. It's not ours.
Hey, look, she's making some more bows. Or more bows, more arrows.
Rebels were close.
This is it.
I am announcing a mandatory evacuation. I am promising you shelter and sanctuary.
This guy.
They are not coming to liberate us. They are coming to destroy our way of life.
Is he still in the mansion?
I recognize the room.
About 5 blocks away. Mansion's here. What about the pods? Well, they'll probably deactivate the pods around here for the residents' safety.
Every peacekeeper's going to be waiting.
Snow's offering shelter to all the refugees.
You got a costume shop there you're in.
Become a refugee.
We got one shot.
Let's make it count.
Good luck, Katniss.
I just feel the president's like he's so contrived. There's more going on here than
Yeah.
Look at Pollux, he's got the hair down.
Yeah, there's more to what's going on with Snow than what we're seeing.
Yeah.
If he's captured.
Then give me a nightlock pill, okay? I'm not going back.
Stay alive.
If I see you again, it's gonna be a different world.
Yeah, they're gonna look suspicious with their hoods up, though. What if there's a checkpoint?
I think there is right up there.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a lot to get through.
Yeah, this checkpoint's a no-go.
Yeah.
And now the guards are
Yeah.
going to see him walking backwards. Oh, no. They had to have known there was going to
they couldn't have them, like, whip up some makeup or something on their face to try to get in. Anything?
Yeah, this is not good.
Shop.
Yeah. Oh, wow, they're right there.
Oh, my God, that's terrible.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did she lose her? Oh, no,
Yeah,
they got
him. Yeah, he doesn't have his pill.
Shit.
She's got one chance to get there now. But there's so much security. How is she even going to get close?
The gates will open momentarily. No, they aren't.
The gates will open momentarily.
She's going to go back and grab that kid, I bet.
The children will be received first.
You couldn't have dropped more than that?
Are they gifts, though?
Something seems real fishy.
I knew it!
Oh, my God. The Capitol just took out all their own citizens.
Yeah.
Children.
They're going to blame it on the rebels. Because they can control whatever people see. And they had them bring all the kids to the front.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
God, this is... Oh, my God.
So all the... Oh.
Oh, my God.
Just doesn't stop.
Wait, what?
Hey, I need you to lie back.
Fight was over after the Capitol dropped those bombs at the Finnick Palace. The rebels walked right in.
Mom.
Oh, no.
And here we are. Well, I'll leave you to get settled.
Settled? She's moving into the mansion?
That's what it looks like. Where the heck is Snow?
Yeah, like where's like Gale? Where's Peeta? Where's
Yeah.
all these people?
Clearly some time has elapsed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, ma'am. Can't let you pass.
Let her in. She has a right to anything behind that door.
So in the middle of the winter, the president still wanted to have his gardens.
That's a nice one.
Come on.
He's still here?
But nothing says perfection like white. There's so many things we should discuss.
What is even going on?
What if Snow was never even in control?
I wanted to tell you how very sorry I am about your sister. So unnecessary. In fact, I was just about to issue an official surrender when they released those parachutes.
You released those parachutes.
You really think I gave the order? We both know I'm
this
not above
coin.
killing children. I take life for specific reasons, and there was no reason for me to destroy a pen full of capital children. Masterful move on Coin's part. Turned the last of my guards against me. Do you know it aired live? I'm sure she wasn't gunning for your sister, but these things happen in war. She let the capital and the districts destroy one another, and she stepped in to take power over 13's arsenal. She intends to take my place now. I'm afraid we've both been played for fools.
I don't believe you.
I thought we'd agreed never to lie to each other.
Okay, now what?
That's like I said, Coin wanted power the whole time, and she'd do anything to get it. She's no better than Snow.
You never came to see me.
I wanted to.
Was it ours? The bomb? The trap? Is that you?
I don't know.
Goodbye, Gale.
Wait, is this... in an arena? What is the whole thing? One big, massive scale Hunger Games? Like a district on Capitol?
Finnick said it. Welcome to 76th Hunger Games.
What's this? The remaining victors. Won't you join us?
I have an announcement. I have taken the burden and the honor of declaring myself interim president of Panem.
No, imagine that.
Exactly How long is that?
We'll plan an election when the time is right.
To be determined.
Yeah.
But I have called you here for a far more important vote. A symbolic.
Katniss is pissed.
Yep.
I offer an alternative plan. In lieu of these barbaric executions, we hold a symbolic Hunger Games.
What?
You want to have another Hunger Games with the Capitol's children?
Is this Plutarch's idea?
It was mine.
Oh my God.
Katniss isn't going to go for this. She's exactly like Snow. She's no different.
I think it's more than fair. Snow's got a granddaughter. I say yes.
You guys, this way of thinking is what started these uprisings.
No.
It's down to Katniss and Haymitch. I get to kill Snow. I expected no less of you. And I vote yes. For Prim.
She's up to something.
Yeah, I think
he knows.
He knows.
Too.
I'm with the Mockingjay.
We'll announce the games tonight after the execution. Oh, you look lovely as ever.
Oh, she still has it.
Okay, what is that for?
It's for... I don't think it's for Snow. It's definitely not for her, I don't think.
I think I have a sneaky sensation that's for Coin.
I thought she was going to take out Coin right at the table. I was waiting for her to pull the bow up and pin her head to the chair.
Oh, look at... Okay.
It's the same thing.
You replaced one dictator with another.
Yep.
Does this look any better?
No.
Anything different here, folks?
The
no,
flags.
Nothing.
The flags are different. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're blue instead of red.
We are gathered to witness the greatest friend to the revolution. Fire the shot to end all wars.
We know what...
We know where it's going.
May your aim be as true as your heart.
Oh, look how evil is.
She does look evil there.
Wait a minute, is she going to take out...
She's taking out Coin.
She knows Snow's...
I mean, she still hates Snow, but I think she's going to take
Nobody
out
else would take out Coin if she took out Snow, and then she's going to off herself? No.
Yep, she's looking up. I knew it!
Yes!
Right through the heart. She's finished. Okay, that didn't go the way I thought.
Oh, she's
happy about it.
Yeah.
He's not upset.
No.
He just smiled. I think he knew the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Was this... This was the plan all along.
I think you might be right.
You don't disappoint. Plutarch gave me a letter for you.
I don't want it.
Okay. I'll read it. Maybe the country was shocked tonight by your arrow, but once again, I was not. Tonight, the 12 district leaders will call for a free election. I'm sorry so much burden fell on you. If I had to put you through it again for this outcome, I would. I've secured you a ride out of the Capitol, and when the time is right, Commander Paler will pardon you.
No.
We go home.
What home? I suppose their homes were still...
Yeah, they were still fine.
They were still fine.
Couldn't let you go without a proper goodbye.
Plutarch said he wanted a proper goodbye, but...
Promise me you'll find it.
Find what?
The life of a victor.
Goodbye, my girl.
If you don't be a stranger.
Hey, there you go.
That's surprising.
Attaboy.
Little off-screen stuff going on we didn't see.
Well, they had that good, fun banter. You know what it was. It was just both of them giving each other the business.
You know, here along I'm saying, oh, be careful if you take out Snow, one of his successors, and it's like...
It was right
It wasn't
there.
his successor, but it was interim president. Come on.
Yeah.
You know how that always goes. No?
She's gone.
No,
Get out.
Reminds her of Bryn.
She's dead! And she's not coming back! Get out! Get out!
Wow, look at that.
I mean, but how does she find any bit of happiness anymore?
Okay, so back to a little bit of her regular. Remember before she couldn't do it with the deer?
Yeah. All right.
What?
Came home. I found these by the edge of the forest. So sorry.
So he's taking things from the outside world that are symbols of beauty and bringing them into their
But
home.
it was also named Primrose.
Well,
yeah.
Right.
Gale has been promoted to a captain in District 2 to help keep order and security. He reminds me every day of his father, but we owe it to their memory and to our children to do our best with these lives. I hope you're both finding some peace. Annie.
Annie, yeah. Awesome.
I solemnly swear to preserve, protect, uphold the rights of every citizen of Panem.
And they say no one ever wins the games.
Oh, they're staying in the same house now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was the Victor house.
I thought they each had their own house.
I think the other one is Hamish's.
Oh, yeah, because those two are a couple, so they gave them a house.
That's right.
Okay.
Real or not real?
Real.
Oh,
Okay.
come on now.
Years later.
Well, look at this.
Fast forward.
Oh.
Oh, more than one.
Oh. Did you have a nightmare? I have nightmares too. Someday I'll explain it to you. Why they won't ever go away. But I'll tell you how I survive it. I make a list in my head of all the good things I've seen someone do. I do it over and over. It gets a little tedious after all these years. There are much worse games to play.
Oh, came in hot.
There you have it. Oh, that is it. Wow. That was the Hunger Games, the Mockingjay Part 2, and it did not disappoint.
No.
Just the way I kind of started this whole thing off, I had no idea what the stories were about. I thought it was, okay, it's Jennifer Lawrence with a bow, and it's a teenage romantic type story, but I don't think I've ever been more wrong about something in my life than this. Incredibly powerful. What a movie. So much symbolism, so much, you can take out of it and, apply to your life in so many ways. And I mean, the story was excellent. We always like to give praise to the writers, the actors, the crew, everybody that worked on it. This was fantastic, and I can see why it was such a worldwide hit. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't think of anything I would really nitpick or change. I thought the story was outstanding. I liked the way everything ended. We did get some nice closure there. That scene with Jennifer Lawrence throwing stuff at the cat, where she was, just losing it with her sister. That was incredible. That was really something. And what more can you say? I thought it was excellent. I'm going to give Mockingjay Part 2 4.9 out of 5 answers. Just excellent.
Yeah. Coming into Part 2, I was, obviously you're hoping it's going to tie up all the loose ends, and it just, you're going to lose one of your favorite characters. Like, Finnick was awesome, and it was sad to see him go, but at least Annie and the child is doing well. But the action scenes were amazing. All the sets and the set designs were going through this rubble of a town. Just how Boggs told her to keep moving forward. I mean, all the booby traps or the pods that they had, the mutts that came crashing in on them. Those things were
insane.
I mean, just all the action, everything they put into this one was great. And again, I go back to how the story itself was so good with these movies that it could have used more action. Well, obviously any movie could, but it had a story to tell and just everything intertwined. And then how, we were a little leery of Coin at first, weren't we? Just a little bit leery.
We were.
And then we proved we were right, and it was nice to see the arrow go where it should have.
Yeah, a lot of fake outs.
But I really loved it. Everyone, great performances all around, especially J-Lo. I mean, come on, she's one of the top actresses for a reason, and we see it right in this movie. I was happy to see who got together in the end, Peeta and Katniss. I called for it, and nice little family moment at the end. So for me, I'll also give it a 4.9 out of 5 answers.
Yeah, the
Really
little
loved
kid
it.
at the end was pretty funny.
Oh my god, yeah. It seemed like they made sure they had a lot more fun interactions so they could kind of end
some
on a higher
levity
note.
there, yeah.
Oh, I gotta be honest, guys. Like, I'm a little emotional, which it's weird. You know, we get together as guys and we watch these movies and we react. And generally, the kind of movies we watch are, but yes, you know, if you've watched a few of our videos, you get it. And generally, the type of movie I think that would evoke a very strong emotional response isn't necessarily what we do for a reaction channel. You know, we love Potter. It was like, and so many good lessons, but like this type of emotion, I don't know that we've done a movie that has this sort of content and pulls emotion this strong out of it. You know, when we watch Potter, you know, you lost people and stuff like that, but this was intense, and it was such a quality storyline from start to finish. And I know the first one I was kind of like, what's going on with this one? And very much like, you know, I don't want to keep going back to Potter, but it was the same with Lord of the Rings, where you have the earlier movies that have to provide a foundation when you have a story that's this long and that just has this much depth to it. And I just thought this was a phenomenal movie. Like a standalone, I think this one was the best, but it was the culmination of the story. So you have to kind of like look at it as the whole story. You know, it's like it's in a world that's not a real world, but it's like
There's
like
tidbits of realism
like
sprinkled in.
You know, like that was the thing. Like you're going from one dictator to the next, and there's people fighting, and it's like, who are you fighting for, and what are you fighting for? And the whole time, I think Katniss really stayed true to herself, and I mean, the whole movie was phenomenal. And at the end, so I'm 42, and I have a son who's almost 2, and you know, so that's late in life to have kids. And before I had kids, you know, I didn't really like hearing when people said, you know, well, once you're a parent this and once you're a parent that, and that gets thrown at you a lot, right? Like, you know, by nieces and nephews, but even that, it's different. And when you're in your 30s and don't have kids, and everybody's like, wait till you have kids, then this, and you get kind of tired of hearing it. So I never ever want to sound like I'm being preachy like that. But I also, and it does change like how you look at stuff. And that end scene where they've got the little boy and their baby, like it triggers this, like, I imagine trying to raise a child in the world that they lived in before all this, outside the Capitol. Imagine being in District 12 or District 13. Your kids never get to see the sunlight, and you think about having a child and raising them in a world like that. And people say it on social media, and sometimes it feels like it's overly dramatic, like, oh, I don't want to raise my kid in this world. And that was like really a world where it's like, how do you raise a child to have hope and to look for the bright side of life and things like that? And when they had their children in the new world, it's like, like
the sun was shining, it was
that's
flowers.
where you wanna raise your kids. And I just think it's phenomenal. And then, like, one of my favorite quotes from anybody ever. I grew up in the Mr. Rogers era. And Mr. Rogers has a very famous quote, and he says that when he was young and he would see bad things on TV and the news, his mom would say, look for the helpers. And I'm sure most of you have watching this, have seen it somewhere on social media. Fred Rogers' quote, Mr. Rogers, when you see bad things, look for the helpers, because everywhere something bad is happening, there's always helpers. And we see that, you know, and obviously we don't have, you know, things going on to this magnitude, but there's a lot of bad stuff that happens in the world on a day-to-day basis. But for most of those, there's the helpers. And so at the very end, when she was talking about, when I have my nightmares, I think of the lists of all the good things I see on a day-to-day basis. It was like they plucked they plucked me. I mean, you can't take a more wholesome person than Mr. Rogers. And so they plucked one of the best lessons from just an incredible person in Mr. Rogers and dropped it in here, which I thought was amazing. And I just think from start to finish, these movies were phenomenal. And so I'm going to do something that I haven't done before. I don't even know if this goes in our bad medicine rules, but I'm going to retroactively give every movie 5 answers because
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
you can't, and that's the thing is I don't think you know, and I've said this in others, like, hey, I have to rate the movies on individually. And I didn't even do it with Potter because, you know, the first 2, you know, don't get me wrong, they're great movies. I'm not, trust me, I'm Potterhead for life. But I don't think, it wasn't quite as powerful for Harry Potter as now to go back to the first one and be like, okay, that was just groundwork. Yeah. And it was part of just a brilliant story. And I don't think until you watch all of them, you have an appreciation for the first one. And, you know, there were some people in the comments who kind of, you know, were like, you know, didn't love my reaction for the first one. And now I understand it. Like, when you watch it and you see all the movies together and how phenomenal it was, it's like, no, there's...
Yeah, it makes sense of the whole...
It's a story. And this is a story that I don't even know that you can rate individually. Because it's
continuation.
It's a full story, and these movies like some other, like, you have other movies like Lord of the Rings. You could make 1, 2, 3. Obviously, it's a huge story in the way they work it, but sometimes you look at them as standalone movies. Where when I watch this series, I don't think of any of them now as a standalone movie. They're not. They're just all part of a story that is a phenomenal story. So. For me, this is a 5-answer movie, and like I said, I got to go back now, seeing what I saw. I suppose we make our own rules and retroactively give all the movies 5 stars. I think this is phenomenal, and again, thank you to the people who
Patreon who
voted for this on Patreon, because this is another series that I likely wouldn't never have gone back and watched.
Same here.
And also, this is another series where I think, like, had I just gotten through the first one, I might have been like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if I had like a 15, 16-hour flight to, you know, Australia or South Africa for work or something, and all 4 of them were on TV, I may have watched them, but otherwise I don't think I would have. So a big thank you to everyone at Patreon who voted.
Everyone coming in clutch.
Yeah, you guys.
Patreon and YouTube just delivering.
And you guys are great.
I think now, after Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and now Hunger Games, I think I'm gonna just try to reserve judgment going into new series, but we do have to give the movie ratings, and in order to keep my credibility and just be straightforward, I have to rate them as I see them. You know, I can't just 5 stars
for everybody.
5 answers. It's probably the rest of them are probably going to be good. So 5 answers.
Yeah,
so,
whoever said you were credible.
Look, and right, and again, I don't know that I'm always going to go back and retroactively do that, but that's my take on this entire series. 5 answers for Mockingjay Part 2 and a retroactive 5 answers for each movie and the entire series as a whole. Phenomenal.
Yeah, well, I just want to say again, a huge thank you to all you guys on YouTube and Patreon. Man, you've been giving us some great movies to watch. I can't say thank you enough. And again, you know, for all of our uncut videos, you can find those over on Patreon. So we hopefully see you there.
You know, I would love to say I can't wait for you guys to swing and miss, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think you guys are going to keep hitting those home run after home run. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.
You guys didn't give the...
I can't.
You could have tried.